All right, guys. So this is very impromptu. Wasn't on planning on doing this vlog right now, but it's 2:30 something in the morning, and as of like 12:15 this morning, Mr. Small lost his mind and decided that we was gonna argue over a meme that I posted. I'll insert the meme right here. So that meme wasn't meant to be like an argument topic, but it was more like I got a paragraph on it on how I need to do this and that in order to accomplish that. And my response was, so do you really know what intimacy is and what makes me happy? Which is a valid question, right? So he gets home from work, like I said, around 12:15, takes a shower after we argued a little bit about that. Didn't feel like arguing. Okay. So then I decide I'm going to come upstairs because I don't want to keep hearing that. But then I'm thirsty. So I go back downstairs and I'm like, hey, I'm not trying to argue with you. So then it gets turned into bitch this and bitch that, which, I'm not an arguer, y'all. I've already said that. And I tried my best to not retort. But after being called a bitch so many times, there's only so many times I'm going to take that shit. So, but it becomes a problem if I call anybody else a bitch that okay? So if I say, for instance, well, your mom's a bitch, your sisters are bitches, your kids are bitches. Like, you know what I mean? Like I say any shit like that, it's a problem. But it's okay for you to call your wife a bitch, okay? But I can't call nobody, not even they dog, a bitch, even if it is a bitch, okay? It don't matter. So it escalates, right? So then by saying, anybody's a bitch, calling him a bitch, anything's a bitch, it don't matter. I get shoved into my garage door, and now I got a welt on my head right here. I know y'all can't see it. I got this thing on my head, the stocking cap, but I have a welt because I got shoved into my garage door, the door that leads into my garage, several times, and choked a little bit. But I push him off, and he's screaming and hollering. I don't even remember what all was said. All I know is Kinley came down the stairs. She's standing in the kitchen looking at what's going on. And I'm like, Kinley is right there. Like, she's watching you do this. And he's like, oh, well, see, just remember that you did this to me, and that if I die, if I'm dying tonight. So if I die, it's your fault. So now it's a guilt trip on me because you're being violent towards me. Okay, so he goes upstairs, grabs his rifle, whatever kind of rifle it is, AR, AK, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Comes upstairs, gets his rifle, cocks it as he's coming out downstairs, goes through the garage, slams the garage door open, slams the garage door back down, and goes out. All I hear is, "Fah!" Gunshot. Then I get messages talking about, hopefully I don't die tonight because I'm hurt. I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on? I don't know where he went. He walks off into the darkness. Then I start hearing police, sirens. And I look out the window, and there's all kinds of reds and blues coming up and down the streets. Like they're looking for somebody. Then there's more that pull up. And now I got a whole Christmas tree setting in my street, and I have no idea where he is. So eventually they come knock on my door because obviously someone that lives in my little cul-de-sac area has called the police because the gunshot was in the driveway. So I get a message. I get a knock on my door, and it's the police, of course. They come in. I tell them he has another gun that's here. They get that gun. They search the house to make sure there's nothing else in here. They're trying to figure out what he did with the shotgun that he had. No idea where he put it. I guess they found him. They're asking me all kinds of questions. It's just, Kinley's still awake, and she has to go to school tomorrow. Not like it's not a Tuesday morning. So it's just too much. Like, they're asking me if I want to press charges and all that. Like, just, oh my God, y'all. All I'm going to say is, if someone is disrespecting you mentally, physically, whatever the case may be, it's time for that to end. Because if we can't communicate without damaging somebody mentally or physically, it's not meant for us to be together. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all that I'm going to say. I don't care how much you love somebody and what your commitment is to them, how much stuff that you have intertwined with each other, businesses, families, whatever. It is not worth your mental health and your physical health, because at any given moment that could get turned completely upside down and you could not be here anymore. Your life is way more important than any relationship that you think is worth saving. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I'm saying this because I have been in an abusive relationship before. Okay? My children, my boys that I've talked to y'all about, are not with me because of an abusive relationship. Okay? I know a lot of y'all have not watched that post or that particular vlog that I posted a couple of years ago when I first started my channel, but my boys are not with me because of an abusive relationship. I lost custody of my kids because of an abusive relationship. And I refuse to let myself be in that position again. My daughter deserves more out of life, and she deserves to see somebody loving her mother. And I refuse to lose anything else in my life over someone else that is supposed to love me, whether they be man or woman. I don't care. It's not worth it to me, and it shouldn't be worth it to you. So if this is hitting you in a spot where you feel like I need to do something different, listen, do something different. Because for me, somebody that is quick to be angry and has guns for no reason and is trigger happy like that, after I just had a conversation about how some people just don't need to have guns, he's one of them. So it's not meant for us to be together. I'm not dealing with somebody that can't handle their anger. I have enough going on with myself. Like I said before, I'm trying to love me. I can't love nobody else if I don't love me. And the first thing that starts with is not being with someone that doesn't love their self nor respect me. So now y'all know why me and Mr. Small are not together. Okay? So no questions asked. There you go. That's your reason. Just wanted to come and tell y'all real quick. But yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try to go to sleep. My head hurts. I got, like I said, a welt on my head right here. I know y'all can't see it, but I have a headache really bad. So I'm going to try to go to sleep. Hopefully I wake up. No, I'm serious. I hope I don't have like a concussion or something, but I'm tired. I'll catch y'all on the next one, Royal Game. Until the next one. And I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to let y'all know this. So no charges were pressed against Mr. Small, but the police did take him into custody, and they're taking him to a mental health facility where he's going to be held for 2 to 3 days so that they can evaluate him and make sure that he's not going to hurt himself or others. That was his main thing, was that he was going to go hurt himself. So they want to keep him under evaluation, but that's where he'll be for the next few days while we figure out what we need to do from here, because I'm done arguing. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. I'm done arguing. Ain't no more relationship. It's over. Okay? Once the police and all that shit got to get involved and you start slamming me against stuff and my head hurt and I'm injured, I'm done. It's a wrap. Okay? All right. Catch y'all on the next one.